ndabivuze.
I said it.
Kuko ntabwo wabyara amatorero arindwi.
Because you can't give birth to 7 more churches
Ugume uri senior pastor
and
w'itorero.
remain as the senior pastor of one church.
Ubuyobozi burabyumvisha.
The leadership has heard.
So God, sing with me. It's our God, and all will see how great, great. So God, He's our God.
Hallelujah. Twagira ngo tubamenyeshe ko iki gikorwa nubwo gikozwe na Papa Johnson aserukira ba papa hamwe na Mama Jackie aserukira ba mama hamwe na Sister Anne baserukira urubyiruko twagira tubabwire ngo ni itorero ryose ryagikoze.
We want to say that it's the whole church that has given mommy this gift.
Reka mwiha amashi menshi cyane kuba mwarakoze igikorwa cyiza.
Clap for yourselves.
Cyo gushimira umuyobozi Imana yaduhaye.
For thanking God for the leader that He has given us.
You the name above all names. You are worthy of our praise. In my heart we sing how great is our God. Oh, name above names, you name above all names. You are worthy, of praise. You and my heart will sing how great is our God.
Turasaba Papa Johnson, Mama Jackie yuko begerana imbere, Anne yegerana imbere ndetse Bishop n'abashitsi bacu nk'uko protocole iri kubidufashamo. Papa Central karibu. Nk'uko mubibona,
as you see,
imyaka 15 iratangiye.
We just started 15 years.
Murabona yuko keke nayo iri kuzenguruka.
You see that the cake is also turning around.
Bigaragara yuko ari ibyishimo.
That means that the cake itself is happy as well.
Mu gihe bagiye kwegereza daddy na mami ibikoresho, turasaba itorero twese yuko duhaguruka kugira ngo twifatanye nabo.
Let us ask the church to stand up.
Twumve yuko twese turi kwikata hamwe.
And let us feel as if we are cutting the cake with them.
Nk'umuryango mugari wa Evangelical Restoration Church Masoro.
As the big family of ERC Masoro.
Ntabwo turi butinde daddy, abantu bose bafite amatsiko.
Daddy, everybody is waiting.
Umwanya ni wanyu.
This is your time.
Hanyuma worship team nabo ndabona biteguye kubabwira ikiri bukurikireho.
Worship team is also ready.
yazimiye nazo yarazonze mu myaka yose yatubereye maso nukuri umwami Yesu yatangaje iherezo tukiri mu itangiriro ibyo yavuze turi kubibona yakoze ibyo abantu badashobora gukora yatangaje iherezo tukiri mu itangiriro ibyo yavuze turi kubibona yakoze ibyo abantu badashobora gukora yatangaje iherezo tukiri mu itangiriro ibyo yavuze turi kubibona yakoze ibyo abantu badashobora gukora nukuri umwami Yesu najyaye nukuri umwami Yesu najyaye amagufa yaratatanye yarengeranijwe amagufa yaratatanye yarengeranijwe imyaka itigeze ariye yarayishyuye amagufa yaratatanye yarengeranijwe.
Hallelujah!
Yesu ashimwe cyane.
Praise the Lord.
Mwakoze cyane kuza.
Thank you so much for coming.
Tugiye guha Daddy ijambo kugira ngo atubwire icyo afite mu mutima.
We're going to give Daddy time to tell us what he has on his heart.
Ndabagora akanya gato gusa guhaguruka kandi
Let me ask you to stand a little
komera
bit
Imana amashyi cyane.
and clap for the Lord.
Murakoze cyane.
Thank you so much.
nubwo tutavaho turi uhobere nibura babiri basi
Even if we don't move from our places, if you can just hug two people,
babwire ko yagize neza turayishima hanyuma twicare muzamukoze
and may be seated.
karibu kandi basangwa karibu bashyitsi bahire
You are welcome, our visitors and our members.
twari dukumbuye cyane
I really missed you.
kandi uyu munsi guteranya amashimwe y'imyaka 15
And for today, putting together all our Thanksgivings of 15 years,
natwe ubwacu nyuma y'amezi nk'abiri tari kumwe umunsi ku wundi
especially for us who have been away for 2 months,
no kubona surprise Imana yadukoreye ikomeye cyane
and to see the great surprise that God has done for us.
yazanye Halloween n'umutwaro we kuva US atanazi ko dufite iminsi mikuru nukuvuga ngo kugira ngo iryohe yohereza n'abandi.
He brought her Apostle Holloway with her husband from the US. This was a surprise for us to rejoice together.
Azana Apollinaire, Apostle Apollinaire, azana Ange, azana Pastor Jean-Baptiste, azana nawe arakuzana kugira ngo tugire ibihe byiza.
And he brought Apostle Apollinaire, Ange, and from Calgary as well. So even you yourself, he brought you so that we may have good time.
Azana umuntu wese wenda wajanga uyu munsi by accident nziza.
And brought whoever came here for the first time by accident just so we may rejoice together. Lack of thanksgiving is like poison.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Ungratefulness is real witchcraft.
Kudashima n'uburozi.
It's demonic.
Ni by'umwanzi.
Because God is a thankful God.
Kubera ko Imana yacu ari yo kwizerwa.
He teaches us even to be thankful for those who have been unfair for us. How much more to give back thanks to the one who did good for us.
Itwigisha no gushima n'abadakwiye gushimirwa ni gute dukwiye no gushima uwo nguwo ukwiriye gushimwa.
Mfite amagambo abiri gusa uyu munsi.
I only have 2 words today.
ijambo rya mbere imana niyo kwizerwa.
The first word is that our God is faithful.
Ndasubiramo, imana niyo kwizerwa.
I want to repeat it. Our God is faithful.
Niba ngombwa ndabitera mu rushinge, imana niyo kwizerwa.
If necessary, I'll put it in a needle, but our God is faithful.
Kwizerwa ni ukuvuga ngo ikitangaje nubwo byasa naho bidasa naho bitasohora irabisohoza.
Faithfulness means that even that thing that seems like he's not going to come to pass, our God makes it come to pass.
Abantu batangaza ibyo bazakora hagati bakananirwa.
People may promise things that they will do, but in the middle, along the way, they don't do it.
Twabonye abapfakazi n'imfubyi kumva y'umubyeyi wabo bumva amagambo atangaje, amagambo avuga ngo ntituzabasiga ntimuzadukenana, ariko mu myaka 5 iri imbere bakabakenana bakabasiga, kuko umwana w'umuntu gutangaza iherezo ntafite imbaraga zo kubigezaho ku nguvu ze wenyine.
We've seen widows and orphans being told at the grave of their father that people will be with them, they will follow through with them. But after 5 years, they find themselves alone because people may proclaim the end, but they are unable to fulfill it.
Naje gutangaza ko icyo yakubwiye tuzafuta kibonye.
I come to tell you that whatever he told you, you will not die without seeing it fulfilled.
Ndavuze ngo niba ngombwa kuva mu mva kugira ngo ukibone uzava mu mva ukibone.
I tell you that if it means that you come out of the grave for you to see it, you will see it.
Nushaka umara amezi 5 muri koma uzazuka ukibone.
Even if you spend 5 months in coma, you will see it.
God is not a man to lie.
Imana si umuntu ngo abeshe.
Whatever he proclaimed, he will fulfill.
Icyo atangaje cyose aragisohoza.
If I proclaim something by myself,
nimvuga ikintu nk'umuntu,
of course I'm not almighty to fulfill it.
Ndi umuntu ntago ndi Uwiteka ushobora byose ngo mbisohoze.
Because I may face challenges.
Kuko nshobora guhura n'ingorane n'ibibazo
beyond my capacity.
Birenze imbaraga zanje.
But there is a God in heaven.
Ariko hari Imana mu ijuru.
He's not mighty.
Arakomeye.
He's not only mighty.
Ntago akomeye gusa.
He's almighty.
Ariko ni Uwiteka ushobora byose.
Meaning nothing can stop him.
Bivuze ko nta gishobora kumuhagarika.
What he proclaimed.
Icyo atangaje.
What he announced.
Icyo avuze.
What he said.
Icyo avuze.
What he promised.
Icyo yemera yasezeranyije. Ndabarahiye muzakibona. Muzakibona.
You will touch it.
Muzagikoraho.
You will kiss it.
Muzagisoma.
You will handle it.
Muzagifata.
Keep this word.
Mugumanire ijambo.
God,
Imana,
I'll never die
ntabwo izapfa
before I see all your promises for my life.
mbere yuko mbona amasezerano yose wavuze ku buzima bwanjye.
Because you are a faithful God.
Kubera kuri Imana yo kwizerwa.
Whatever you say,
icyo uvuze cyose,
you have capacity
ufite ubushobozi
and goodwill
n'ubushake
to make it happen.
wo kubisohoza.
To make it happen.
Yo kubisohoza.
I proclaim your wedding is already done.
Ndatangaza ko ubukwe bwawe bwabaye
Your
bwasohoye.
house is already built.
Inzu yawe yubatswe.
Your study are done.
Amashuri yawe
Your healing
yarasohoye.
is complete.
Gukira kwawe kurasohoye.
Your childbirth is done.
Kubyara kwawe
Your
birasohoye.
promotion is done. Exodus 15 verse 17 up to 18.
Kuva 15 murongo wa 17 kweza ku 18.
Second Samuel, okay. Just let read this.
Reka mbisome.
You want me go in Kinyarwanda or English, whatever, or Swahili, or Lingala. Uzabagezayo ubashinge ku musozi w'umwandu wawe ahantu witunganirije kuba ubuturo bwawe Uwiteka ahera amaboko yawe yashizeho mwana.
You will bring them in and plant them on the mountain of your inheritance.
Iri jambo uzabagezayo.
This word, you will plant them.
Rivuzwe atangira kubajyanayo.
He said it when he had just started taking them there.
kuko azi ko ubutayu butamuhagarika.
Because he knew that the wilderness will not stop it.
Kumirana kw'amabuye n'ibindi bitamuhagarika.
Dryness of stones cannot stop it.
Scorpion n'ibindi byose bitamuhagarika.
Scorpions cannot stop it.
Aratangaza gutya.
And he declared,
Uzabagezayo.
you will bring them in.
Uzabagezayo.
You will get them there.
Uzabatereka gusa.
You will not just plant them,
Uzabashingayo.
but you will also,
Muyandi magambo ntabwo uzabatereka ku buryo banyeganyega.
you will not just put them in a way that they can be shaken,
Uzabashinga ku buryo ntawe wabavanayo.
but you will plant them in such a way that no one can move them from that
Kandi
place.
ahangaho ubajyana
And that place where you're taking them,
sawa umuntu.
it's not a place of men,
Nahawe. Nahawe.
but it's yours.
Wishakiye.
That you have sought yourself,
Watunganije.
that you have made well,
Wiremeye.
that you have created for yourself,
Ukanubaka ingoro yawe.
and that you built your own temple.
Aya ni amagambo yatubwiye turi Kasabonita.
These are words that God gave us when we were still at Casa
Na
Bonita.
mbere yaho.
Even before then,
Bahagurukije.
I'm raising you up,
Sinzabasiga mu nzira.
and I will not leave you along the way.
Uzabagezayo.
I will make you reach the place,
Bashingeyo.
and I will plant you there.
Nimara kubashingayo.
And when I'm done planting
Nibwo
you,
njyewe Uwiteka
that is when I, the Lord,
nzategeka
I will command
iteka ryose
forever. I will
kandi
reign
bose
forever
kandi hose.
and everywhere.
Rimwe Imana yarambajije
And once God asked me,
ko muvuga ko igihugu cyanyu ari imisozi igihumbi uwanjye uri hehe?
you like to say that this is a country of 1,000 hills. Where is your mountain, your hill?
Nibura nta n'icyacumi base bumve imisozi ijana.
And if you have, at least give me 100 hills.
None ndamubwira Mana,
And I said, Lord,
nubwo ndafite imbaraga n'ubushobozi,
even if I don't have the power and the capacity,
ndungira agatoke uwo wakunze nanjye nkubusabe.
at least point with your finger one mountain and I will ask it from you.
Anyereka ahangaha.
And he showed me this place.
Icyo gihe
At that time,
imibare yo kuvanamo bene byo.
even the math around moving the people who were in this place,
Compensation cyangwa se
and
expropriation.
the expropriation, moving them and giving them compensation,
Yari miliyoni 250.
by itself it was just 250 million.
Dufite church y'abantu magana gutyo hafi aho.
We had a church of 100 and so people,
Kandi
700,
abantu normale nkawe nanjye.
just normal people like you and I,
Ariko abantu normale
mere people, normal people.
iyo bahanze amaso Imana abnormal
However, when they look up to a God who is extraordinary,
ibakoresha ibya abnormal.
he uses them to do extraordinary things.
Araduhagurutsa
And he raised us up
atugeza aho.
and planted us
Ariko
here.
reka nsubire inyuma kidogo.
Let me step back a bit.
Ntangira umurimo mu Rwanda.
When I started the work of God in
Imana
Rwanda,
yambwira ijambo.
God gave me a word.
Genda undemere itorero ry'umuryango.
Go and raise for me a people of a family,
Family church.
a family church.
Iryo torero ry'umuryango
And that family church,
icyo ndishakira ni iki?
what I want, the reason I want a family church,
Imfubyi yapfushije se physically.
I want the orphan who has no father physically.
Mbonera uburyo namushumbusha undi mupapa.
I want to find a way to restore them with a father.
Papa yarapfuye
The father has passed away,
ariko undemerera itorero
but create for me a church
aho imfubyi izabona undi mupapa.
where the orphan can have a father, can find a father.
Wenda mu nyama n'amaraso badafite ihuriro.
Maybe even biologically they have no common, they are not related.
Ariko ndi Imana ishumbusha.
But I'm the God who comforts.
Ndi Imana irema.
I'm the God who creates.
Iryo torero niryo shaka.
That is the church that I
Ko
want.
nkorera mu miryango njyewe.
Because I operate in families.
Turatangira itorero Kimisagara.
So we started the church in Kimisagara.
Ndabivuga nta kundi nabigenza.
I'm going to say it, I have to.
Nyuma y'imyaka 10
And after 10 years,
nsanga itorero naremye cyangwa twakoze Kimisagara
and I realized that the church that we had raised in Kimisagara,
yari association nziza cyane.
it was a very nice association
N'abene data navuze amazina cyangwa ntamuritse.
with brethren that I'm not going to
Church
mention.
nziza cyane.
It was a very nice church
Aho abantu baterana
where people would gather
tugasenga,
and we would pray,
tukabyina,
dance,
tukiga ijambo.
study the word.
Ariko twasohoka
But once we are out,
abavuye Kinshasa bakajya ukwabo,
those from Kinshasa would go in their own corner.
abavuye Minembwe bakajya ukwabo,
Those from Minembwe would go in their own corner.
abavuye Bujumbura bakajya ukwabo,
And those from Bujumbura would go in their own corner.
abavuye Nyakivara bakajya ukwabo,
And those from Nyakivara would also go in their own
abavuye
corner.
Kampala na Kasero
Those
bakajya
from
ukwabo,
Kampala and Nyakasero would also go in their own
abavuye
side.
Mbarara bakajya ukwabo,
Those from Barara would also go in their side.
uwavuye Saint Andre yahunze umupanga nawe akajya ukwe.
And the one who also was fled from Saint-André would also go his side.
tugaterana hamwe dusenga,
We would gather together when we would be praying.
tugatandukana nyine.
But the moment the gathering is done and we're out, we would just separate our own ways.
Njyewe nari representant legal,
And at that time, I was the legal representative.
ndi bishop hejuru muri office,
I was a bishop up there in my office.
nicaye muri office,
I would just be seated in my office.
bakazana raporo yanditse.
They would bring me a report, nicely written.
Church ya Ruhengeri ifite abantu 30.
They would say the church of Ruhengeri has 30 members.
Church ya Gisenyi ifite abantu 40.
The church in Gisenyi has 80 members.
Nanjye nkajya kugira ngo keke.
And I would also just be saying, okay, okay.
Imana irambwira masa upfuye umunsi wapfa ubusa.
And God told me, if you were to die today, you would die for no reason.
Nje kuvuga aya magambo.
I'm going to say these words.
Ntabwo Imana izaguhembera ibyiza n'ibikomeye wakoze, aguhembera icyo yakubwiye wakoze.
God will not reward you for the great works that you did, but He will reward you for fulfilling what He told you to do.
Hari ibintu byiza ukora,
There are nice and great things that you do,
n'ibindi binini ukora,
and many great things.
ariko hari ibyo wavukiye.
But there is a reason you were born.
Do you get me?
Muranyumva?
God will never reward you for doing great or good things.
Imana ntizaguhembera gukora ibintu binini bikomeye.
He reward you for doing the thing.
Izaguhembera gukora icyo kintu,
Because there is something specific
kuko hari ikintu cyihariye
you were born for.
wavukiye.
Therefore,
Niyo mpamvu
don't consume your energy
wimara imbaraga zawe
by doing things,
ukora ibintu byinshi,
good things,
ibintu byiza
better things.
bikomeye.
Seek the thing.
Shakisha icyo kintu.
So for me,
Rero kuri nje
the thing
icyo kintu
is not church.
ntabwo ari itorero gusa.
The thing
Icyo kintu
is a church family.
ni itorero ry'umuryango.
Get me?
Muranyumva?
So I found myself after 10 years,
Rero nisanze nyuma y'imyaka 10
I planned 37 churches.
nari narashinze amatorero 37.
No one was a church family.
nta nimwe muri ayo matorero ryari itorero ry'umuryango.
Every church was just a good association
Buri torero ryari association nziza,
and a wonderful gathering.
basa neza iyo bateranye.
No father,
Nta mubyeyi,
no mom,
nta mama, nta
no
papa,
aunt, no young brother,
nta musaza we cyangwa
no
mushiki we,
siblings in Christ.
nta bavukanyi bene data muri Kristo.
That pushed me
Ibyo byansunitse
to leave Kimisagara.
kuva Kimisagara.
I was a bishop of 36 churches.
Nari bishop w'amatorero 36.
That time I had accomplished a good cathedral,
Icyo gihe nari narakoze katedrale nziza.
5,000 seats. I could sit there and
Nari mfite intebe 5,000 nshobora kwicara neza.
I chose to come in Remera
Ariko mpitamo kuza i Remera
to restart
kugira ngo ntangire,
so that I can raise up
kugira ngo mbashe kuhagurutsa
not just a church,
atari itorero gusa,
a church family.
itorero ry'umuryango.
That's why
Niyo mpamvu
for me to be called dad is not a title.
kuri nge kwitwa daddy ntabwo ari inyito gusa.
I'm not sick for daddios.
Ntabwo ndwaye ubudadiozi.
If you call me daddy, I don't care. If you don't call me daddy, I don't care.
Wanyita daddy utanyita daddy ntacyo
My
bimbwiye.
intention is this.
Ariko icyo nge mba nifuza
No orphan in this church.
nuko nta mfubyi iri muri iri
No
torero.
orphan in this church.
Nta mfubyi muri iri torero.
God never called me to be an apostle.
Imana ntiyamamagariye kuba intumwa.
He called me to father people.
Yamamagariye kuba umubyeyi ku
In a
bantu
proper way.
mu buryo bwiza bukwiriye.
Of course,
Yego,
I not father anybody. I will not be able to father anybody.
ntago nashobora kumvye ku bantu kuri buri wese
Because people think we force people to call us daddy.
abantu
No, I will
bagira
not
ngo
force you.
dutegeka abantu kutwita dadi
Call me Masasu.
nushaka unyite Masasu
Call me Joshua.
unyite Yoshua
Call me brother.
unyite musaza
Call
wawe
me pastor.
unyite pastor
Call me bishop.
unyite bishop
Call me apostle.
unyite apostle
But if you say daddy,
ariko nuvuga dadi
it means
bivuze
I'm not your leader.
ntabwo ndi umuyobozi wawe
It means
bivuze
you are not somebody I lead.
ntabwo uri umuntu nyoboye
Somebody I can die for.
ari umuntu napfira
Somebody I can give my blood. Listen,
umva
the church will never fulfill the God's vision unless it come back to the original, which is a family church, not just a church.
itorero ntirizabasha gusohoza icyo Imana ishaka keretse igarutse ku byo yashatse by'itorero ry'umuryango
We are not manipulating you.
ntabwo twaje kugira ngo tubakinishe
We are here to raise sons and daughters restored, equipped, able to change the life.
turi hano kugira ngo tuzamure abakobwa n'abasore n'abahungu basanywe kandi bakomeye bashobora gukorera Imana
For that reason,
niyo mpamvu
I stopped leading 36 churches.
naretse kuyobora ayo matorero 36
I came in Remera
nji Remera
to rent to the renter, to the renter, to the owner.
kugira ngo nkodeshe kuwakodeshaga kuri nyirinzu
So rent to the renter, to the renter, to the owner.
nkodeshe kuwakodeshaga kuri nyirinzu
Every service,
buri culte
we paid 75,000 Rwandan franc. That time it was $150 US. Every service. So it was
buri
like a restaurant.
teraniro twatangaga ibihumbi 75 cyangwa amadolari 150 buri teraniro
Is it not a good restaurant?
iyo se ntiyari restaurant nziza
So for you to eat every Sunday, not the meat, but the word of God, we paid every Sunday like this.
kugira ngo urye ijambo ry'Imana buri gihe twatangaga amafaranga
We did that
twabikoze
in order
kugira ngo
to do the thing,
tubashe gukora cya kintu
not things.
atari ibintu
The thing.
ikintu
It's a trouble to live in a church of association
ni ikibazo kureka itorero rya association
where everybody look at everybody for interests. Everybody look at.
abantu bose bareba inyungu zabo
But when we come to the family church,
ariko yuje mu itorero ry'umuryango
I miss you without any reason.
nkukumbura nta mpamvu
Not because you have money.
ntabwo ari ukubera ufite amafaranga
Even when you are down,
niyo uri hasi
I'm happy to come close to you.
nishimira kukwegera
Pick you from there
nkagutora aho hasi uri
and restore you
nkagusana
and be happy to see you moving.
nkanezezwa no kukubona utera imbere
Who wanna help us to build the church family?
ninde ushaka kudufasha kubaka
Who are
itorero
ready for
ry'umuryango
that?
ninde witeguye kubikora
Now,
noneho
when we come in Remera,
tuje i Remera
it was tough.
byari bikomeye
But today,
ariko uyu munsi
you come to the mountain,
uza ku musozi
you paid the mountain,
ni wowe wishyuye kugira ngo tube kuri uyu musozi
you purchased it,
ni wowe wariguze
you built such a magnificent sanctuary,
wubatse iyi temple nziza
and today, debt free.
uyu munsi nta deni dufite
This is a miracle.
ibi ni ibitangaza
Clap to the King of Glory.
reka dukomere amashyi Imana y'icyubahiro
Now, you are not just deposited here,
ntabwo wowe wateretswe hano gusa
you are planted here.
ahubwo warashinzwe hano
It's not just a place where we rent,
ntabwo ari ahantu dukodesha
it's our own.
ni ahantu hacu
It's God's place.
ni ahantu h'Uwiteka
Whenever you feel depressed,
iteka numvishe mbabaye
come here,
ngwino hano
lay down,
ryama
shout,
sakuza
and go back home.
maze utahe.
Say, here is my home.
Uvuge aha ni mu rugo.
Because it's a full, well-paid God's house.
Kuko ari inzu yayishuwe y'Uwiteka.
Because you did that,
Kubera wabikoze,
may God plant in you whatever you dream for.
Imana igushinge aho igushaka.
Not just deposits, you plant.
Nigutereke gusa ahubwo igushinge.
Let's read some scriptures. No, 18. You will bring them in and plant them on the mountain in your inheritance, a place, Lord, you made for your dwelling. The sanctuary, Lord, your hands established next. Zamura. The Lord reign forever and ever.
Uwiteka azahora ku ngoma iteka ryose.
He never reigned before he is established.
Ntabwo azategeka atabanje gushingwa.
Because we established him, now he can reign.
Kubera twamushinze hano ubu ngubu ashobora gutegeka.
Next. 2 Samuel 7 verse 10. And I will provide a place, Masoro, for my people, Israel, and will plant again them so that they can have what? A home, not for somebody else, a home of their own, and no longer be disturbed. Wicked people will not oppress them anymore as they used to. Bargains.
Kandi nzatoraniriza ubwoko bwanjye bwa Israeli ahantu mpabashinge bahature haba habo bwite batazimuka ukundi kandi abanyabyaha ntibazongera kubaburabuza nk'ubwa mbere.
The English version never told details. Kinyarwanda is much rich.
Ikinyarwanda kibivuga neza kurusha Icyongereza.
They give word after word.
Ivuga ijambo kurindi.
Look at this. Kandi nzatoraniza ubwoko bwanjye bwa Israeli ahantu. Vuga ngo ahantu.
Say the place.
Vuga ngo ahantu.
The place.
Number 2. Mbabashinge. Vuga ngo mbabashinge. Vuga ngo mbabashinge.
You say I will plant them.
Number 3. Bagire bate? Bahature.
They can have a home.
Very good. Natangiye rero aho Ikinyarwanda kirusha Icyongereza. Habe ahabo.
It will be their own place.
Yarekera ahabo ntibihagije.
If I was just to stop here, isn't it enough?
Oh, you don't say amen. He will. The word ahabo means
theirs.
Own place.
Their ahabo.
Now when they add gite, it becomes even stronger.
Their very own.
They are not very proper,
rightful,
personal, private, full rights.
Legally. Rightfully theirs. Whoever is seated with his wife, hug them and say, my very own.
Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people, and I will plant them that they may dwell in a place of their own and move no more.
It will be their own place. Comma. They will no longer move from that place. You have to add, they will no longer move from that place. They will no longer move. They will no longer move. I can't hear you well. They will no longer move. In other words, they will not give them a notice, period.
You see, when they say,
it will be their place, their very own place.
si bwite gusa habo ahubwo hari ikindi gikurikira
It will-
batazimuka ukundi
It will not just be their place, but they will no longer move.
sako gusa n'akandi gakurikiye kandi abanyabyaha kandi bari abanyabyaha badukodeshaga
And-
kandi abanyabyaha
And the wicked people
ntibazongera
will no longer.
ninde ukodesha hano ninde ukodesha
Who
hano
is
wewe?
still renting?
utaraboniye ukodesha hano ninde ufite preavi hano
Who has been given a notice period?
atazamura ikiganza rega ibitangaza bijye kuza
You can lift
Ninde
your
ufite
hand.
preavi hano?
Who has been given a notice period?
Ya, umwe babiri ntukayigire mu buzima bwawe kabisa nuka preavi iraga preava nyine
I wish you never to have the notice period.
this place is not only our own proper specific own place.
Ntabwo ari ahantu hacu gusa bwite,
It's a place where we never be moved.
ariko ni ahantu tutazongera kwimuka.
Number 2. No
Cya kabiri.
pagan, no unbeliever, no demon, nobody will tell us.
Nta muntu, nta dayimoni izongera kugira
You
icyo
still have
itubwira.
2 months.
Batubwira ngo dufite amezi 2 gusa asigaye.
This is a wonderful gift from above.
Iyi ni impano ikomeye iva ku Uwiteka.
Zamura handi igendere. Uwiteka Imana yanjye imirimo itangaje wakoze ni myinshi kandi ntugarukiraho. Ibyo utekereza kutugirira nabyo si bikeya. Nabyo ni byinshi. Igenda sha many Lord, yes. Njewe umwami Nabukadinezari ndabandikiye bantu mwese bo mu moko yose n'indimi zitari zimwe bari mu isi yose abavuga ikibembe abavuga igifurebo mwese ndabandikiye n'abavuga igishinwa
To all the people of the earth,
zitari zimwe bari mu isi yose amahoro agwire muri mwe sukomeza nishimiye irikurikira muri video cyane nishimiye irikurira ndashaka ijambo rikurikira nishimiye
I thought it's good to declare.
nishimiye ngaho sobanura mugenzi wawe kwerura niki
Explain to your neighbor what it means to declare.
kutamusobanuza se
Explain to your neighbor.
ko mutamfasha yishimiye iki mu yandi magambo yoroshye
In other easy words,
mundiza amagambo y'amagara yoroshye
let me give you some easy words.
they don't help me I'm in trouble here okay it's my pleasure to tell about the miracles sign shaurira na ale nishimiye kumenyesha nishimiye gutangaza nishimiye guhamya nishimiye kwamamaza nishimiye kwirata ku mugaragaro nishimiye kudaceceka nishimiye ijambo kwerura ni ukuvuga kudahisha rero uburyo werura kuratandukanye
There are different ways to declare.
ntabwo uratwita umaze imyaka 15 utabyara
You've not been pregnant when it's been 15 years of
urebe
waiting.
uburyo wambara cya kirobe bita ngo balaniere ucyambara ufite amezi 3 gusa atarabona menshi kuko uba ushaka kugira gute
You are so excited to wear the maternity clothes because you want to show that you're pregnant.
ndi kubabona abangabo nzashingira vuba
I want to see those that I will soon marry off.
wowe si wari umukobwa muri Intercession
Weren't you a young lady in Intercession
ataraza
before he came?
amaze kuza
After he came,
narakubonye amezi 3
I saw you 3 months later.
wambara nga padiri
You were wearing like a priest
babyita kwerura urabona
to show off that you're pregnant.
urabona Bishop Holloway
Do you see Bishop Holloway?
kera yaririmbaga akavuga byinshi ubu ntakivuga arerura
She used to sing and shout, but now she just shows off.
when you are asked from above you don't speak a lot you show
Iyo mu ijuru bagusubije ntabwo uvuga byinshi, uragaragaza.
vuga ngo nzerura
Say that I will declare.
nzerura
Say, I will declare.
Zerura.
I will declare.
Ndabona abantu bagiye kwerura.
I see people who are about to declare.
Ndabona abantu bagiye kwerura.
I see people who are about to declare.
Leticia ngwino dutemberane.
If Leticia can come here.
Shaurira. Shaurira. La 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 la. In the name of Jesus, enemy defeated. God is shaurira. 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 Shaurira.
That is what we call to shout.
Those are the works of God. This was the king called Nebuchadnezzar. He said, even if I'm the king and I'm an alien, a foreigner, I found that I cannot keep it to myself, cannot hold it. Even if I'm the king, I cannot keep quiet. I found it good.
Shout out. Hallelujah! Why?
Kubera iki?
It's God's will for us to shout out.
Ni ubushake bw'Imana yuko twamamaza,
To demonstrate
tukagaragaza
what he did.
ibyo yakoze.
Sibyo country director.
Isn't it true, country director?
Sibyo madam.
Very true.
Sibyo bishop. Apo sibyo.
You should see the person who has spent 15 years without a car in his own car. He greets everyone, even those people he doesn't know. He shows it off. Even those he doesn't know, he greets them in his car. Those who are just walking out, he greets them. Say that I will declare. I will proclaim.
Shout it loud, shout it loud.
Shout it out, shout it out.
Woo! Yeah.
Scripture. Let's just close. Erega. Menyetso byayo ko mutafasha. Thank you.
How great are his signs?
Ibitangaza byayo.
How mighty his wonders.
Ubwami bwayo. Ibo bwami butazashira.
His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Ingoma yayo ihoraho.
His dominion is from generation to generation.
Ibitangaza byayo birakomeye. Ubwami bwayo nibwo butazashira. Kandi ingoma yayo ihoraho teka byose. Next. Akikira mu bwato wa muntu umutena dayimoni aramwinginga ngo bajyane Yesu. Jesus ariko ntiyamukundira. Ahubwo aramubwira ati ko ntumva muvuga cyane. Utahira ujya kuryama se?
Did he say to go home to eat or sleep?
Sindabumva neza atajya kuri iki?
Why did he tell
Atajya kuri iki?
to go home?
Jesus did not allow him but said, go home. Go home. Tonight, go home. Go home.
Uyu munsi witahire
to your own people.
Mu banyu.
And do what?
Ukora iki?
And do what?
Ukora iki?
In other words,
mu yandi magambo,
speak out. Shout out.
Atura, vuga.
Tell them
ubabwire
how much the Lord has done for you.
Iby'Imana yagukoreye.
And how he has heard mercy on you. Lastly,
nuko ikubabariye.
last scripture, not the least. He went and began to do what? 10. In the 10 cities, how much Jesus has done for him. And all the people were amazed.
Aragenda atangira kwamamaza ibyo Yesu yamukoreye byose. Abantu bose barumirwa. Say you declare.
Agakurikira. Mwe mubari muri bo abonye akiza aragaruka himbaza Imana n'ijwi rirenga. Hanyuma yikubita imbere y'ibirenge bye. Subira inyuma mvuge ijwi rigira rite rirenga. So ahimbaza Imana ijwi rirenga. Singize Uwiteka n'ijwi rirenga. N'ijwi rirenga. Ko mutansubije. Ajya batera gute? Himbaza. Aha. Sakurizo Uwiteka n'ijwi rirenga.
Shout for the Lord with a loud noise.
Naringiye gutangira ko ndarangije.
I was about to start, but I'm closing.
Uyu mugabo w'umunyabibembe yagarutse umwe mu 10 murabizi. Ariko ntiyagarutse bucece.
This man, you know, he did not come back quietly. But he came back dancing, shouting, jumping like Eve. He was jumping like Eve. He was shouting. He was jumping like Eve. And the reason why he was jumping, there was something that was done for him that he could not contain himself. And he put his shyness aside. He put his dignity aside. He came back dancing, jumping, shouting. He wasn't quiet. With a loud voice. Let's.
Number one.
God has been faithful in our lives. He has been faithful in our families. Faithful in our church. In ERC Masoro. ERC in general. The Church of Christ in Rwanda. And even in our country.
Birakwiriye ko twamamaza dutangaza twizihiza imirimo ikomeye Uwiteka yadukoreye.
It is worthy and rightful that we proclaim and declare what the great works God has done for us.
5 reasons. Number 1, ni tegeko n'ubushake bw'Imana.
First reason, it is a command and the will of God for us.
Amen.
Say amen. Is it rightful that we proclaim what God has done? The first reason, it is a command of God and it is the will of God. The second one, it's a sign of humility. You know, the arrogant cannot thank. Because what he feels that what he has gotten, he deserves it. There is the one who is humble is the one who can be grateful. So the humble one is grateful. Epiphany could have been proud and say that he would have come to her, her husband would have come to her anyways, but the humble one thanks, is thankful. If we said we have enough money and we had bought this house by our own strength, we would not have been thankful, but we know that we wouldn't have been able without God. The third reason is to strengthen our faith in the faithful God. The person who does not know how to pray with thanksgiving cannot be an intercessor. And the strength of intercessors is to be thankful. Because David was thankful for being able to overcome the lion and the bear, he was able to even fight Goliath. The reason my faith is strong, because the battles I went through were not easy. And it even gives me a package to overcome what awaits me. Whoever is thankful strengthens his faith. The one who is not thankful loses his faith. The fourth reason, it is to keep and hold on to history and testimonies that becomes our package in the world. God told the Israelites, do not forget. Do not forget. the wilderness I made you go through, and all the other fights and battles. You will face many scary challenges, but do not fear them. Remember this. The way I fought for you in Egypt. So every part of history that we celebrate becomes like an arrow that we put on our back. And in the future battles or fights we will face, we will take out the arrow and tell the battle that the one who fought for us will fight you again. And the last one, it enables us to receive another grace that surpasses what we have received, that God has in store for us. If we did not have a restaurant church, because outside we have a restaurant waiting for us, I was going to talk much about the points that we just said, but let me close on to this. When you're about to pray to God and you ask Him to pass the first year of college, there is a need for grace for the other years ahead of you. So if you do not celebrate the first year, you lose that graduation. But when you have a thankful heart, when He gives you the little first one, and you thank Him that you have passed the first year, when He looks at you, because He looks like a priest,
thank you has taken all the oranges.
Gushima byarangije. Gratefulness has finished the oranges of the priest. Ask me something. Now thank me. Huh? Thank me again. Thank me again. Do you see what I'm saying? It means if I was not thankful, and the first thing I give it to Him, He would have just left without thanking me. What does he lose? The rest. There are unwise people and stupid people who are intelligent. They were given little and they went home. They thought that they had taken something from God. Like those young girls who come to people and they take money and they think they've taken everything, yet the money the person is left with is more than what she took. You have not heard me well. What were they saved from? Leprosy or sin? Were they healed from leprosy or sin? How many came back to Jesus? How many went back to Jesus? And the one who went back to Jesus, what did he receive? What did he receive? The forgiveness of his sins. So the 9 who did not come back, did they lose or did they gain something? They lost forgiveness of sin.
Now, whenever God gives you some little gift,
He want to challenge
your thankfulness.
irashaka kureba kwizerwa kwawe.
When you come back to celebrate,
iyo ugarutse kunezerwa no gushima,
he has greater grace
afite ubundi buntu buruta ubwo yari yakweretse
for the thankful heart.
kubera umutima ushima ugaragaje.
Tonight, you and me,
uyu mugoroba wowe nje nawe,
let's go back
reka dusubireyo
and take the better gifts. Hey!
dufate ya mpano nziza iruta niyo twabonye.
Namusabye gutsinda amashuri.
I asked him to pass my studies
Buri mwaka.
every year.
Ndatsinda.
I pass.
Ndangije.
And when I was done,
Sinashima.
I did not thank him,
Ariko ndakizwa.
but I got saved.
Mara imyaka 4 nshomereye.
I spent 4 years jobless.
Inyima akazi.
He didn't give me a job.
Ndashima.
I thanked him.
Maze gushima impakazi.
And once I had thanked him, he gave me a job.
Niha umuganura ndayishima.
I gave him my first fruit and I thanked him.
Impa umugore.
He gave me a wife.
Ndayishima.
I thanked him.
Maze kuyishima.
After thanking him,
Ukwezi kwa mbere impa urubyaro.
the first month he gave me children,
Maze kuyishima.
childbearing. After thanking him,
imubika mu nda neza.
and he protected the baby in the womb.
Nishimye kandi.
And when I thanked him again,
Nyongera 4.
he gave me 4 more kids.
Baba 5.
They were now 5.
Nishimye kandi.
And when I thanked him,
Impa kubarera.
he gave me to raise them.
Nishimye.
When I thanked him,
Impa igihugu.
he gave me the country.
Nishimye.
And after thanking him,
Ndakukibamo.
he gave me to live in my country.
Nishimye.
After thanking him,
Ndagukorera abanyarwanda.
he gave me to serve Rwandans.
Nishimye.
After thanking him,
Ibaha kwiga.
he gave my children to study.
Nishimye.
After thanking him,
2 bararangiza.
2 were done with college,
Hasigara 3.
and I was left with 3.
Ubu ndi kuyishima.
Yeah, now I'm in the midst of Thanksgiving, thanking him.
Tugiye kuza imbere.
You know what's awaiting me?
Ubu ngubu ntabwo nkiri gusa papa.
Now I'm no longer just a father.
Ngiye kuba data bukwe na
I'm
so.
about to be a father-in-law.
Ninishima cyane.
And after thanking him very much,
Izamba abuzukuru.
he will give me great grandchildren.
Maze dukina agakina.
And we will play the game.
Kutanganura se. Zana iyo plastiki. Ngaho. Ngaho tera icyifuzo. Tera icyifuzo.
Throw the request, the prayer requests.
Ninjye witeka ndaguhaye.
And I thank God.
Baje guhagarika make. Nanye ndaguhaye kandi.
I give you again.
Nanye ndaguhaye kandi.
Wow! Yay.
Amashyi kuwiteka.
Clap for the Lord.
Baririmbye baza dushima Imana.
As the singers come and we praise the
Dushimire
Lord,
Daddy kubw'ijambo ryiza
let us
yaduhaye.
thank Daddy for the great word of God that He just shared with us.
Tuzahora tugushima Mana.
We will continue to praise you,
Gira
God.
mugenzi we nzahora nshima Imana.
Tell your neighbor, I will continue to praise
Nzakomeza
God.
nshima Imana.
I will
Ko ari
continue to
byinshi
praise
Imana
God.
ifitiye. Hari indirimbo nshaka ko turirimba.
There is a
afitiye
song that I
byinshi
want us to sing.
mu biganza byiwe.
He has many things in His hands for
Ndibutsa
me.
ko umukanya tugiye kuba dusangira muri agape.
Reminding you that we have a fellowship after this.
Turya cake.
We're going to share the cake and food.
Kandi tugenda mu masection yacu muraza gusanga hanze ukuntu bateguye.
You will see how they prepared it outside.
Muraza kureba protocol ko babayobora.
The protocol is going to guide you.